I sure hope you didn't leave us. I hope you stick with us here in Xiong An for the U23 World Cup 2025 action so far today has been electric. We've had 2 sessions already. Games have been good. Weather conditions have been good. Nothing to complain about out here in the People's Republic of China. You look at the rules of 3x3. You know what it is. 10-minute game plan, 12-second shot clock, 21 points to win. We go by 2s and 1s. That's what makes this game so beautiful. You got to turn up for this next game, though. The crowds have turned up. I hope y'all have, too. This one's going to be a barn burner. Germany and France meet up in a matchup between heavyweights in women's Pool C. These countries have seen each other aplenty over the last few years. In 3x3, this is one of the bigger rivalries in the sport. A total of 22 matchup across all levels of play, seniors and under 23s. It's been highly favored one way. France have won 16 out of 22 matchup, but some important ones went the Germans' way. Anyway, they get to meet again here at the highest level of youth FIBA 3x3 basketball for a battle of supremacy in Pool C. Both of them played 1 game already. There's 1 win in the books. Now they get to try again and see who comes out 2-0 on day 1 of pool play. This one should be good. Both teams dominated the boards. Both teams came out with a huge W. Let's get you reintroduced to Germany as well. And there is Ms. Marvelous, the Olympic gold medalist for Germany. Elisa Mavy is out first. She had 4 points in a 21-7 win over Algeria. She's joined by Emilia ten Broek. As mentioned, the Germans dominated the board. They started out with a huge run to open up that game. Emily Kreuner was one of the main rebounding forces in the paint. Scored 4 points as well. But Sara Poleros, she was all that and more. 13 points. She had 13 points, even knocked down a 2-ball in that beatdown of Algeria. And this German team is looking to improve on last year's result when they were just short of a medal. And an early test here against a France team that also looked quite good in their opener way earlier. Second game of the day against Venezuela. The French took care of business 21-7, and it was a balanced effort. Breno had 8 to lead the squad. She's out first. Brucher with 4. She's the main scoring force for this squad on the Nations Leagues. Our friends won their conference. Go Mies out next. She was disruptive on defense. So many deflections, so many steals. And the main offensive rebounder for them, rebounder in general, Samantha Petour, 7 points in that victory over Venezuela. And the French also trying to make it back to the top here at the under-23s. France women, of course, winning it all in 2022. 8th last year, so again, they're looking to improve a little bit, but again, part of a storied 3x3 franchise in the French women. This is a heavyweight bout, don't get it twisted. Who will dominate the paint? Who can stop Sara Poleros? Will be the main question for the French. Referees in this one, Gonzalo Pasciaponi and Mila Chavara representing Uruguay and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The venue's been lit all day. DJ's putting in work, I'll tell you that. The man knows his turntables. He's getting everybody hyped up. MC Ben out here too. We got everybody out here. You're wondering who I am. My name's Boz Rosendahl, aka The Mountain. I'll be with you throughout all 4 days of pool play, lasting from today until Saturday. And then the knockout rounds on Sunday as well, until we hand out some hardware at the end of business on that day. These teams are hoping to be there. while we get warmed up, do your due diligence. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit that follow button on Instagram at FIBA 3x3 or at FIBA 3x3W. And take a look at all of the cool stuff. I just popped into the account and I saw a video of Yahuawi for the Algerian men that I really like. I'm sure you'll like it too. So go check that out. Stick with me while we're at it though. You don't want to miss this game or the next ones. We got a session of 4 where we mix women's pool C and women's pool A and men's pool CA as well. That'll last until right around 3:40. Before we take a short break, but don't you worry. We'll be with you all day. Action continues here from Xiong An all day long until right around 9:30 local time, which is when we'll have locked up all of our first day of action in pool play. But here we go. The game is right here and now in Germany. Get it started. Miss Marvelous. Elisa Mavius with the separation. 2-ball off the mark. Poleros snatches the board. Kreuner. Kreuner on the move. Kreuner against Beitur. That right-hand hook trickles in. Germany gets the first score. Gomis using that speed. Blocked up by Mavius. Look at Amelie Kreuner. Soft touch on a right-hand hook. Gomis to the stripe. France now ties the score up. Gomis, who led the French, or actually second in points at the Nations League. Bolero straight sit down. There's Kreuner. 8 on the shot clock. Kreuner turns into a mid-range jumper, and that is just off the mark. Kreuner will take a seat. Mavius will step back out. France tries to get Boucher a look. Boucher, mid-range, no. Mavius on the move. Mavius. That shot is off the mark. So stingy defense early on both teams. Bruno. Beitur is open. Good find by Bruno. De Brock. Looking for Poleros. No space for a shot. Maybe he's got 1 second to work with. Heaves it from the logo. Nope. Maybes. Backwards pass into Kreuner. Kreuner can't deliver on the layup attempt. Boucher goes down. All smiles though. Gomis shifty. Right to left. Gomis with the speed. Maybe a spin cycle. But it's France that's dominating here early. Foul on the floor as Gomis puts pressure on Tembrock going towards the basket. Look at Gomis though. Right to left cross, leaving everyone in the dust. Shake and bake. No? No Talladega Nights lovers here? You know what? I'll let myself out. Anyway, forget about that. Maybe he's missing it too. Kreuner with the offensive board. Boucher not giving up any ground though. Poleros, little time on the shot clock. This time it's Beitur coming away with it. Early on, it's been the French defense. Boucher. Boucher with a big take. Mavius. No space to operate. She's being guarded well by Gomis. Gomis now with the backdoor cut. Caught Mavius asleep. They get it to Miss Marvelous again. Sharing with Poleros. He's been quiet to start this one. Boucher shifts in the second gear. Hangs for the lay, and then Gomis with a backdoor cut. This is what the French have done for years. Cutting off the ball, getting easy looks because of it. Gröner, that pass is still going. So TV timeout. Germany's been a bit quiet to start this one. Again, took care of business earlier on the day. But so far, not so good. They've been stifled by the French defense, and they have not been able to contain Gomis, who has been going to work. Now Gomis gets it with a fresh 12. They get it to her again. Gomis cut more than hurtful words. Now she has to stick with Mavius. Behind the back for Mavius. Oh, the pass from Mavius. Eyes in the back of her head. Gomis going at it again. That's another make. Gomis. Ridiculous to start things off. Mavius with a marvelous pass behind the head. Mavius gets it back. 3 on the shot clock. Mavius to Gröner. Pick and roll game working now for the Germans. They just haven't been able to stop France. They got some offense, but, well, they finally get some defense. Ten Broek, good hands under the basket. The dime and the delivery on Mavius and Gröner. Renault will not be deterred. Boleros now on the move. It's out of bounds and blue ball. Great tour. French keeps pouring it on here early, and Germany has no answer for anything the French put out there. Boleros has been stifled. A 6-point lead for the French. And Boucher wants to add to it. No good that time. Gröner, big bucket. Trying to steady Germany. Can they find some defense is the question. Boucher and the French are expertly outplaying that drop coverage that Germany's putting out there. Gröner here with the fake and a make. Then add some jelly on it. Ten Broek. No. French get it back, Boucher. Oh, Boucher spinning away from contact. No good on the make. And then a foul called on France, who will also get a warning for behavior. You can see the France have really come up with a game plan here. They're trying to pressure Germany out of offensive possessions, and they are attacking their defense expertly so far. Maybe. Pick and roll game for Germany has gotten going a little bit, especially with Gröner, who now finishes another shot. 2-possession game. They tour under the basket. Midi. No. Mavius lines up a 2-ball. And another foul here. Look at the pass by Mavius. And Kerner delivers on the make. Dembrock will take a seat, as will Boucher. Gomis. Germany keeps the possession. Mavius hangs, can't hit. Kerner, another offensive rebound. She's been a force on the glass. Fading away again. That mid-range shot was working early. Not this time. Under 4 minutes to go. And that means we got a TV timeout. That's what referee Gonzalo is realizing now too. So the German ladies, not the most potent offensive game we've ever seen them play. Only 5 points after 6 minutes of play. They've gotten some pick and roll action going, but not much. They've gotten some offensive rebounds, but they haven't managed to put the ball back in the basket. Meanwhile, the French, they're at 9 points. And I think their off-ball cuts has been a large part of that. Gomis moving without the rock, making sure she's open for her teammates. She's got 5 out of 9 points for France. Inverse pick and roll now for Kerner. Flips it back, then Brock. Ooh, stifle. Peytour got a mid on that. How's Boucher working? Oh, well, she lost to Wilson. Wilson, no. Yeah, no one knows that movie? Oh, Cynthia does. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm out here making jokes to myself. Anyway, Castaway, for all you people that didn't know. Well, go watch that. It's good. Gomis. Good defense by Mavius. Stands up Gomis. No foul called on the play. Now Mavius in action. Working on a pick and roll with Sara Poliros. That ball, it's just off the mark. Poliros, though, again, one of the more potent offensive rebounders in women's 3x3 basketball. Snatches that out of midair and forces France to foul her. Gomis not letting her get up a good shot attempt. Go earn that from the free throw strike. The 5th foul in France. And Poliros tickles the twine. Good share. Difficult shot attempt. Knowles retained the possession for France. Now it's Gomis. Gomis got some jets on him. Man. Maybe it's a deep 2. And that's left going still. Out there somewhere. Look at Gomis with the jets, though. Beating Poliros to the spot, getting a right-hand scoop. Boucher. Wow. No one playing any defense on Boucher, and she just calmly lines up a 2 and knocks it in. Germany just fell asleep on that one. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Then Brock's not even looking at Boucher from behind the logo. That is deep enough to have a submarine go search for it. Man. Peytour's open. They get it back to Boucher, though. Boucher, the 1-foot fader. Uh-oh. Boucher out there doing splits. That ain't the sport for this. Poliros ends up with a bucket. 5-point game here, just over 2 minutes to go. Germany have managed to slow down France a little bit, as you can see here, 12-second shot clock violation. So the German defense has tuned up. Question is, can their offense do the same thing? Poliros sticks with it here. Gets a few to score. Kerner is now open. Foul on the floor. That's number 6 on France. Gomis caught out of position. Kerner here. Yeah, Gomis trips her up. That's definitely a foul. Mavius Down to Kreuner. Kreuner with a mismatch, delivers again. Emily Kreuner is working on a great game. Dominating on the boards, and she's keeping her team in things here. Betour out to Gomis, mid-range jumper. No, France looks rushed over the last couple of possessions. Struggling with the German pressure. Now it's Mabius. Working behind the screen. Mabius on the move. Lobs it up. Kreuner is open. But possession's wasted. Betour forcing Germany into now a heave with 0.3 seconds left. Barely any time. Mabius from behind the logo. And that is no good. France are looking to calm down and get a bucket here. 2-possession game. Boucher almost loses the ball, does lose the ball. They retain, or France will retain it though, with 6 ticks on the shot clock. Pernot, big take. Pernot finishing through all that contact down there. France again in the lead by 5. We got a little bit over a minute to go. Poleros trying to bring her team back. Boucher left alone. That 2 balls in and out. Boucher did it again. Oh, he lost Mabius. She lost Mabius. Someone help us find her. Mabius, there she is. Timely 2 ball for Germany. Still a 2-possession game. We got 40 seconds to go. Betour has a mismatch on the block. Mabius ties it up, and that is a shot clock violation. Gomis is on the floor smiling. She don't know what happened. What we do know is that she has 6 points.
4 points in it. Maybe it's dangerous. From beyond. The French just need to stop.
Ten Broek, Mabius, and Kreuner will close the game out for Germany. 35.6 seconds left. It will be Pernot, Boucher, and Gomis for the French. Germany trying to mount a comeback. We will have some adjustments to the scoreboard here. But it's still a 2-possession game. Well, actually, never mind. It's 13-8. I think there's still some stuff to be adjusted. I'm confused. This is the last play. Maybe it's tying up Betour. And as we get the scoreboard situation sorted with 35.6 seconds left, you wonder whether Germany can find enough offense and mainly enough shooting to get back in this game. That's why they got Mabius and Ten Broek out there. France, meanwhile, they've had a good defensive showing here. Offense has been slow going at times. They got started early, but they've slowed down a little bit. 2 ball by Boucher is giving him this lead. Look at Boucher losing Mabius. That Pernot score was hugely important in that last phase. So we've managed to put a score on the board. It's looking like 14-11. Working on that as we go, though. We might change it again. Kreuner's been impressive in this game. She's dominated in the paint. Has finished a lot of the plays. Passes from Mabius, offensive rebounds as well. All right, so we adjusted some time as well. So, okay, so we got it. Stage is set, 14-11 in favor of France. 37 seconds to go. Germany in possession. They need a score, and they need it badly. High post play here. Maybe it steps all the way back, side irons it. Ten Brock can't track it down. A good look for the Olympic gold medalist. Elisa Mabius. But the 2-ball eludes her outside of one make. Go Mies again. Germany keep falling asleep on her cuts, and then it's out of bounds. France possession. Go Mies' 7th point. Someone put a Band-Aid on that cut. This has worked time and time again. Her superb acceleration helps. She can really go. Every time catches people asleep on the top there, cuts back door for an easy layup. This is the last play. Kroner saves it in bounds, and Boucher knocks it out. Not sure who touched that last. Looked like Kroner might have gotten a hand on that. Boucher, though, was the one that kind of directed out of bounds. Referees are making sure they're getting the call right. Kroner saves it in bounds here. Then Boucher, that should be Germany possession, to be honest with you. That's what it looks like to me. Important moment as Germany need all the possessions they can get to come back from this 4-point deficit. It will be Germany ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. They need a 2-ball, and they need it very quickly. Boleros, he gets the look off the backboard. Boucher has it for France. Oh, great play by Pernod, cutting around Boucher. And then Mabius from the corner comes up short. France, they get one last look at things. Go Mies from the top. And France come away with a well-earned victory here. Stifling defense. Go Mies was brilliant. As was Boucher distributing the ball. A true team effort. The only one we didn't see much of his pay tour, outside of that defense, that is. And they win the heavyweight bout in Pool C over Germany, 16-11. For Germany, the offense was slow going in this one. It took them a while to get anything, and they couldn't find the 2-ball or consistent options when it mattered most. All right, we're going to get a new pool up on here in a couple of minutes. So enjoy the highlights in this one before we shift on over to women's Pool A, where Italy and Chinese Taipei are set to meet up. Tip ball in 3 minutes. I'll see you there. So we've concluded women's Pool C action for today, which leaves us with Poland at 2-0, France at 2-0, Germany stuck at 1-1, and Venezuela and Algeria are still looking for their first W. That Pool C will be concluded, of course, on Friday. So we'll see these teams then. They get a day of rest, a day to maybe set the strategy a little bit differently, make some adjustments before we'll see them back in action. Now we'll shift our attention to women's Pool A, where heavyweight China leads the pack. Italy out there as well with Japan, Egypt, and Chinese Taipei, who have a pair of electric scorers on the squad and shouldn't be counted out. That is slated to start now because we're actually moving into Chinese Taipei versus Italy. I like it.
We are bringing out the weekly teams and bringing out the number 8 seeds.
We're going to meet up with Italy first. Italia, with a couple of players that have also featured on the pro circuit. Igwo and Gili. But Saraseka out first. Igwo actually won't be active in this one. As you see, Italy's only turned up the game with 3. There's Silvia Nativi. The 23-year-old makes her way to the court, as well as Katarina Gili. And as mentioned before, Gili, a part of the Women's Series circuit, playing for Team Rome, 2 events, 3 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game. This Italian team played in the Europe 2 conference, second in that conference with 2 wins. Again, the 4th member, Igwo, led him in the scoring in the Nations League, but she's not with the team. She might be injured. I'll get you updated on that situation as we go. I just know she's out. Anyway, Chinese Taipei is up next. 3rd in the Asia Pacific Conference, tied for 2nd actually. 2nd in every stop. They got to the finals in every one. 2 of the players here were on that squad. Here they go. It's Li, Chu, and Wei. Yu Chun Chu and Chen Li were featured on that Nations League team. Wei, actually a member of the Asia Cup team this year. It's their 2nd time at the World Cup Under 23 after 2022, where they came in 13th. These 2 teams on each level have actually met up a couple of times. Twice at the OQTs, once in 2021, and also at the World Championships way back in 2016. Look, I was still a player back then. That's so long ago, I can't even remember it. So new history being written here by Italy and Chinese Taipei, who haven't seen each other in quite some time. And never at this level at the under 23s. Italy had 1 returning player from last year's event where they placed 11th, Gili. She's going to have to carry the load in absence of Igwo. Gili in the Nations League, good for 4.7 points per game. Last year in this event, she scored 2.5 points per. Chinese Taipei, I told you, they had 2 explosive scores. Yu Chun Chu and Chen Li combined for almost 13 points per game between the 2 of them. And they're going to have to prove it here in the biggest stage of all. The Under-23 World Cup. Chinese Taipei off to the races. They start things off with the turnover. Right, drops to the floor. Italy in possession. There's Nativi. Easy layup. Back backdoor cut. Nice find, but a miss. So Italy up 1-0 to start things off. TV coming through with a bucket. Seika. Stifled by White. Healy also a miss. But Italy is going to have the size advantage here, and they start us off with a couple of offensive boards. Lee, no. Healy. Spinning around. Lee. Healy with the righty hook. Italy 3-zip. Lee gets it. Lines up a 2-ball. In and out. It's Seika going to work right around right, like she wasn't even there. Chui. Chiu. I apologize. That's what Chinese Taipei needs. Chiu. Yeah. Led him in scoring in the Asia Pacific Conference and the Nations League. Gili off the mark. Yuchen Chiu good for 7.2 points per. Not to be confused with Chun Si Siu. This is what Chiu can do to you. High arc in 2 from Chiu. Mismatch down low for Nativi. Seika doesn't get it to him. Italy's trying to play the mismatch game. They got the size. They're only playing with 3, so they're trying to conserve some energy. But this time it leads to a turnover. Oh, Seika. For goodness sake, throwing that one back. Italy up to a 3-point lead here early. Playing with 3. Oh, Nativi broke her down to 1 knee. Guy couldn't stick with her. Chiu. 2-ball. The great equalizer. The 2-ball in the game at 3x3. Gili. No. Lee snatches the board. Guess it did. Chiu. Chinese Taipei playing physical with the Italians. They swing it around. Chiu is open. Broke her down to 1 knee. But they forget about Chiu. Gili with the head fake. Completely sent Why in the wrong direction. Why? Oh yeah, I'll stop with the name jokes. I promise. I'm done. Gili left a right shifty. Bucket Italy. 6-3 lead here. Chinese Taipei figuring things out on the go here. Again, these countries have not met up in quite some time. Italy, of course, one of the more storied countries in women's 3x3. Made the Olympics, of course, in 2020. Who could forget Raylin Dalia and company? Especially the way they made it here. Of course, the World Cup gold medal winners in 2018. This year at the World Cup, not so good. 15. Chiu on the line. That one doesn't go. Seika tries to force feed it into Gili. That one just in the nick of time. Italy retains possession. Offensive rebounds theirs. Now they get a 2-point shot to go down. And an 8-3 lead. Lee tries to answer. 2-ball down as well. Chinese Taipei sticking with Italy in this one. Lee left wide open. Pulls the trigger. And drains the bomb from long range. 8-5 we stand. 6 minutes and a bit to go. Nativi continues her dominance toward the rim. Lee open again. Hesitated for just a second. Now pushing foul called. It's on Italy. Look at Nativi though. She's putting her head down, getting to the basket, finishing around the Chinese Taipei arms. Referees are clearing some stuff up at the table yet again. So far, Italy the more dominant team. You wonder how long they can hold on. They're playing with 3, which is one of the more difficult things to do in a game at 3x3. Again, as we just turned in, Ashley Egwell not playing. We are unsure why. So we'll get you updated on that situation as we know more. But Italy is left playing with just 3 players, Nativi, Seika, and Gili. Lee with the footwork. Lee, beautiful finish. Up and around Italy. In Great Britain, they call that the Grand Tour. Look at the footwork. Stepping back, stepping through. Check my footwork. Now Italy's on the stripe, though. Gili front irons it. Seika can't finish it either, but is fouled in the process of the shot. Another free throw coming up for Italy. Italy definitely the taller team out here. Everybody on Italy standing over 1 meter and 80 centimeters tall as they get another score. Meanwhile, Chinese Taipei have no one over 176. Yikes. Well, they're going to have to equalize things, and this one is the great equalizer, the 2-ball. That time around, no good. Seika, good seal. Managed to keep her defender behind her for a good 3 seconds before getting that ball. Chu. Chu. Seika with the strength to finish that play, and Italy's got a 6-point lead. Now TV well guarded by Lee. But this is where the problems start for Chinese Taipei. They have not been able to manage to snack many rebounds. Gili, because of it, she's got 6. Why? There's Seika open again. So the Italians keep on trucking. Lee, no, turnover. Nativi to Gili. Back to Nativi asking for a screen. Another rebound for Italia. And that's out of bounds. I think will Y last touch it. So the Azzurri will get possession with a little less than a full shot clock. 11 seconds to go. Never mind. See, this is why I never should be a referee. I really thought that went out on Chinese Taipei. But it's Chinese Taipei that will get possession. Chu to Lee. Lee with those big steps, but it's off the mark. Offensive foul, Gili. Looked like TV was on our way to another bucket. But instead, it's the third Italian foul. New hold a commanding 8-point lead. Let's see if Chinese Taipei can cook up something here. You're going to need some two balls to get back into this one if they want some. Well, I figured we'd see some of those twos flying. This one on the backboard. Seika now underneath the basket. No. Gili with another offensive board. Yes. Chu to Lee. Lee. Now Chinese Taipei's getting an offensive board. Chu. Good shot clock awareness, but the shot off the mark. Now TV trying to show off the range. And Seika finally finishes up the play. Oh, pick and roll precision. Oh, Seika. Yeah, second chance. Lee misfires. And this game is starting to get out of hand. Sportsmanlike foul there on Gili. Italy must be getting tired. Good pass. Gili to Nativi. So far for Italy, it's been Gili and Seika, 7 and 6 points respectively, to get their team a huge lead, a 12-point advantage now for the Azzurri, who have outplayed the size mismatches that they have. They've managed to sprinkle in some other scores as well, and Chinese Taipei have not gotten to their usual repertoire of twos because they don't have the length to shoot over Italy. Lee with the overextension. That's the fourth on Chinese Taipei.
而我们中国女队也将在今天稍晚些时刻登场出战，在下午10:55分，中国女队将会对阵意大利女队。
Chu looking for someone. Why on the move? Why with the righty scoop? And on the money. 9th point Chinese Taipei. They get a 2-up. Now TV can't get the board, and now grabbing their ankle too. TV. 2 offensive rebounds in a row for Italy. Gili is open, and she's got the size advantage. And a block on Chu. Seika with the hustle, and now roll. TV on the line. So this will most likely be an Italian victory to start off their campaign here in Xiong An. Chinese Taipei, they're going to have to readjust, see if they can find some shooting, because the 2-ball has eluded them for most of this game. And I think that's where their strength lies against the taller teams in the pool. Not TV. Gets it back. They get it down to Gili on the block. Gili working, going to that right hand. That's been successful all game. 20-9, Italy at game point. Lee is open. Good cut. Gili, though, she's had enough. Gili has seen enough. Despite playing with 3, Italy dominate Chinese Taipei. Gili on the drive, going to that right hand that proved to be successful all game long. Nothing Chu could do. And it's Italia who will start with a 21-10 victory. Chinese Taipei are going to have to look at themselves in the mirror and ask if they can, well, actually if they can shoot some twos. That would probably be, or hit some twos, because they shot a bunch. But they're going to have to figure out a way to get the taller players on other teams away from the rebounds, because they gave up a ton of rebounds. Anyway, this one is in the books. We will get started on men's Pool C and then men's Pool A in just a little bit. Italy and Venezuela. I like what Venezuela did earlier, but can they get a win is the question. That game's slated to start in 1 minute. Told you we wouldn't go anywhere. Right back to you. We got Italy and we got Venezuela. Both teams without a win so far. So, Italy, Venezuela to the court. And both teams, again, haven't picked up a dub, despite playing well, I might add. As Italy, who started their campaign against Mongolia. They pick and rolled them. And Loro threw down early.
And number 20, Francesco Gravaghi. And number 13,
We got Gravaghi and Salvioni to the court. There's Pekin. He was actually really good in that game against Mongolia. 9 points for him, but he got quiet late. Him and Loro provided almost all of the points. 15 out of 16 scored in a 20-16 defeat. Couldn't stop the Mongol Lion under the basket, but mainly, again, they dried up late. Their offense went missing, even though they were up early. So a good 7 minutes of game time for them. Now to see if they can make it 10. They're taking on a Venezuela team that so far was a part of, to me, is the game of the day. Again, we have a long day left, so we'll see if that remains. But Venezuela against Algeria was highly entertaining. A matchup that went down to the wire. Venezuela was in control late. They were up 20-19, and then they fouled Algeria on a 2-point attempt. That is never smart. Both free throws went down, and Venezuela went down 21-20. Fulda, Aponte, Jordan, and Gonzalez make it to the court. There is Aponte. He scored 7 points in that game against Algeria, but the brunt of the offense came from Carlos Daniel Fulda Carrera. The man had 11. Ones, twos, free throws, it didn't matter. He was scoring from everywhere. And this team plays a physical brand of 3x3. They get after you defensively. They're athletic. They can rebound as well. I'm curious to see if they can bring it to a full game. So two teams that are without a win so far. They would love to end their campaign today 1-1. Down 0-2. Look, it doesn't have to be a death sentence, but it's close to it. You don't want to go down 0-2 in pool play because, again, the first two teams out of the group move on. There's already two teams at 2-0. So 1-1 here is crucial to continue your campaign to maybe Sunday. Although we still have a full day of pool play left. Of course, this is men's Pool C. Last game of that pool to close out the day. We'll see them again on Friday. After this, we will shift to Pool A. So we've hit the halfway mark in today's action. 10 games in, this is game number 11. Let's see if the Italian men, who seem to be a little bit taller, can stick with the quickness of Aponte, Gonzalez, and Fulda. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Loro. A man gave us a highlight yam, and I need more of that. Italia got to start it. Peachin. Frustrated, held up here early. Venezuela, I told you they were playing a physical brand of 3x3. Fulda is an active defender. Quick hands as well. Moving Gravaghi off his spot. And holds his own here against the bigger Gravaghi. Tapped out of bounds. Peachin, 2-ball up, no good. Venezuela take over. Fulda to Aponte. Offensive foul, Gonzalez. 2 hands extended on that screen. Down to the block, Loro with the spin move. Shot doesn't count. Foul on the floor. Andrea Loro. Told you, he was good in that first game against Mongolia, but all all of his points came early in that game. Quiet later on. And in this case, fouled on the play. Third foul on Venezuela. And a traveling violation is Selvioni gets a chair pulled. Old school move in a new school tournament. Gonzalez hopped on that catch and then shifted his pivot foot. So a bunch of mistakes and turnovers for Venezuela offensively here early in the game. And 3 fouls to show for it. Italy hasn't been able to capitalize though. They have no points. Loro. Another foul on Venezuela. Different refereeing crew here for the second half of games. Referees in this one. Sens Carazedo and Donald Quinn. There's the first bucket for Italy. Venezuela get on the board. Aponte trying to work on Piccin. Aponte fading away. The right hook, no. Rebound over to the Azzurri. Lob pass, there's Loro, easy finish, 2-zip Italy. Aponte, all the speed in the world. Loro couldn't stick with him at all. Venezuela threw some back. 2 ball off the mark for Piccin. Aponte with the quick cross. No one home for Italy. Aponte, high arcer, touch off the glass. Venezuela tied things up. Gravaghi has something to say about that. He's got a bank account out of here in China. Hey. Full done, nothing there. Offensive foul. Venezuela's up to 5 already. They're out there hacking like it's the deep web. Loro out to Gravaghi, who hasn't hit a 2 just yet, but actually that's his second one of the game. Never mind. No answer for Fulda. Gonzalez can't squeeze the board. Almost manages to poke it away from Loro. High post action here for Italy. They try to get Gravaghi another look. He's got 2 in. This one ends at the back of the rim. Oh, almost a turnover. Jordan couldn't get it to Aponte. He'll go back to the bench and take a seat. Aponte to Gonzalez. Kicks it out. Aponte's open, but the shot clock doesn't get many time to work with. So far, Venezuela's looked a little bit rattled in the early part of this game. The confidence that was there earlier against Algeria is nowhere to be found. Piccin, meanwhile, it's his own board. Gonzalez looking to operate. Gonzalez shifty. Gonzalez. Loro says no, thank you. Gets it back to Loro. Gravaghi, third 2-ball splash. A huge lead for Italy after 3 minutes of action. Loro sends that back to the Maracaibo Basin. That's in Venezuela, for those of you that don't know. And then Gravaghi Big 2-ball knockdown yet again. He's been all that and more early on. Italy with a huge lead here. 9-2. And Venezuela's already in foul trouble. How will they find a way? This Italian team again looked good in that game early against Mongolia. Offense dried up late. They've come out sharp and focused in this one. Fulda through the defense. He fooled him, but the layup eluded him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fulda took a spill. Bumped into his own teammate there. Looks like he twisted his ankle. And that's not a good sign. We've already seen the ladies for Venezuela struggle because they lost a player and a half. Now the men, well, Fulda stays out there. He tied his shoelace and he says he's good. All right, I see you out there. Fulda. Cash on the free throw. Laura! Man, talk about raising the rim here. Loro's open with the back scratcher. Boom. See it one more time. Two hands for safety for Andrea Loro. Loro will take a seat, pitch in now. He's been quiet in this game. Had 9 points in that loss against Mongolia, but he's up to 1 point so far in this one. He's left most of the scoring duties to Francesco Gravaghi. Knocked down 3 2-balls early in the game. Aponte trying to answer with a 2 of his own. Venezuela looked like they found steadied themselves a little bit. Oh, now a foul called. And the referees are telling Venezuela to calm down and get a warning for behavior now. And I feel like there was some contact before the whistle. And now a technical foul assessed to him. Continue talking after a warning. Tensions are flaring a little bit here for Venezuela, who are now at 8 fouls. So there's 3 free throws coming up here. 1 for the technical, 2 for the 7th foul. And that makes it 12-5, a swelling lead here for the Italians. And a miss for Salvioni there. Pulled up, locked up, that's a foul. Trying to go straight at Gravaghi. And Carlos Daniel Fulda to the stripe. Italy only had 4 fouls, so only 1 free throw here. Fulda, who seemed to twist his ankle earlier, but seems to be all right. Moving gingerly, but still effective. And trickles into freebie. And then puts the pressure on Piccin. Fresh 12 for Venezuela to work with. Aponte on the move. Aponte on the move. Stops on a dime, but then forgets to put the rock up. And Gravagi's left wide open. Second chance, same spot. Gravagi with his fourth two-ball of the game, and then Gonzalez takes a spill. And no one around him. He just tripped over his own feet. How good has Francesco Gravagi been? The man's more special than angel hair pasta. Y'all didn't think I knew about pasta, did you? Loro. Two hands. And Italy up to a huge lead now. Ponte weaving through the traffic. Loro trying to add to that Italian lead. Pichin. Physical there. Grabs two offensive rebounds, then is fouled. And two free throws coming up. Venezuela with 9 fouls. 7 points, 9 fouls. Loro. Well, we don't call that a dunk. It's a hard layup. So Pichin under strike. And that first free throw is good. Italy inching closer to the 21-point mark. This could be one of the fastest games of the day. We're at the halfway mark, and Italy is almost at the finish line. Oh, Pichin walked away from that free throw, and he missed. But Jordan got in the paint too early. So he'll get a retry. Italia might get to their 17th point. They have to adjust the clock first, though. It was at 5 minutes and 3 seconds. I remember correctly. Don't worry. I got you guys. I'll help out. No? They don't need it. They got it without me. See? Anyway. Lorenzo Pichin. The returnee from last year's Italia team at the Under-23 World Cup. Gets his team a 10-point lead. Full da, lean with it, rock with it, but it's an offensive foul. Uh-oh. A lot of frustration with Venezuela. That whistle against them is to their distaste, I'd say. Frustration showing on their faces. Loro, 1-foot fader. This time Aponte gets fouled. And he will go to the line for a free throw. A lot of time left on the clock. But Venezuela have not been able to stop Italy. Good fake by Aponte. But if Venezuela wants to mount a comeback, they're going to have to dig deep. There's plenty of time on the clock. And they're going to have to start playing some defense on Italy, though. And not foul. Pichin. Back irons it two. And then Gravagi pushes Aponte out of bounds. So Italy now at 6 fouls. Next defensive foul on them will mean Venezuela gets 2 free throws. This is at least a good defensive stance on Venezuela. Aponte trying to force the issue here. Around Gravagi, no. And the size mismatch is there for Salvioni. Right hand hook. Full hurt his ankle again, and now he's screaming. And Gravagi is 5th 2-point make. He's got 10 points in the game. Does Francesco Gravagi? He's looking for his 12th, and it's no good. And then Gonzalez just jumps on Salvioni's back. And that's going to mean 2 free throws as well as possessions for Italy. That is just not a smart foul. That's frustration right there. Yep, he just smacks him right in the head. Yeah, might be lucky the referees aren't taking a look at that. He might have hit some Wilson, but that was clear frustration for Gonzalez. His team being down by 12 points, the foul situation not being in their favor at all. And he will put Salvioni on the line. Italy's trying to discuss with the referees that might have been egregious contact. They leave it as is. Salvioni with 2 free throws, and you could end the game here. If not, Italy gets possession back. First free throw's good.
It's the first game point, Italy. Salvioni looking for the win.
Salvioni end things. And that trickles in, and Italy get their first victory of the U23 World Cup here in Xiong An with a beatdown of Venezuela. Frustration showing on the Venezuelan players' faces. Fulda is getting his ankle treated. He looks like he sprained it twice this game. But Italy, a great game. It was Francesco Gravaghi who really opened up the floor for them. 5 two-pointers made, 10 points for Gravaghi. And Italy a dub because of it, and you can see the disappointment on Jordan's face. Venezuela was hoping for something else when they stepped onto today's court. A narrow loss to Algeria. But now they're down 0-2, and they're going to have to retool for the next day of pool play action. That will be on Friday for them. Take a look at the highlights before we shift on over to men's pool A. That on deck in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Men's Pool Z is wrapped up for the day, and it leaves us with this. Argentina go in the lead 2-0. Who would have thought that? The Bruisers, Mongolia, Algeria, Italy all stuck at 1-1 in Venezuela. They're going to have to rethink their strategy here, specifically fouling. They're 0-2 on today's play. We'll see all of them again on Friday. Don't worry. Tune in for that on Friday. Stay with us for Men's Pool A. That's up next. The German champs here to defend their title. They go up against powerhouse Lithuania, Poland, Croatia, and Iran in that pool as well. This should be a good one. This should be a good one. I hope you guys are ready for this. We got some more games to come. First up, we do have the German men for y'all. Defending champs, slightly retooled roster. And we got Croatia as well. And this Croatia team, look, they're interesting to me. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I've heard some good things. I've heard some really good things, actually. But first, we'll get you reintroduced or introduced, if this is your first time watching them, to the German men. These are the defending gold medalists in the tournament last year. The team returns Agyeman and Bekaime. But they add a new piece, Rotimi Oguni. The man is gigantic. He's taller than me, and that barely happens. I'm 7 foot tall. He's 7'3". The man's only 20 years old. He's been playing basketball for 2 years. He's added to the squad because Giesman can't make it out here. A slight injury on last year's MVP. He's joined by Leonard Schultz, who was on the Nations League squad for Germany. And of course, Sidi Linus Bekaime and Denzel Agyeman. Your team Germany looking to repeat. All these players are also part of Basket's Bond on the FIBA 3x3 Pro Circuit. The staff watching them intensely. Agiman and Bekame, also a part of the seniors national team, played at the Europe Cup just a couple of weeks ago. They placed 4th there. And they're taking on a Croatia squad that again, it's interesting. Yeah, Croatia won the Europe 4 conference, 3 wins, and all 4 of these players were on that team. This man led the way in scoring. Roko Baburek, 6.4 points per game. This Croatia team has never medaled at the U23 World Cup. Matter of fact, this is their first appearance. Jakov Jasovic, Marko Malekinusic, Patrick Chavar, and Roko Baburek are your guys. Baburek and Malekinusic have some pro circuit experience, actually. Played in 2024, Malekinusic on Vlasenica. Baburek won tournament with Prnjavor. Nothing in 2025 outside the Nations Leagues. They were good in that Nations League. Jasovic was good for 4.8 points per, so it's him and Baburek you kind of have to watch out for. How will they fare against the German athleticism and power? Can someone get close enough to stop Rotimi Oguni? How will Oguni do? The man's 7'3", but he's very new to basketball. As mentioned, he's played for only 2 years. So, the stage is set. The defending champs are on deck. How will Germany start their campaign? Can Croatia do anything to get close to them? How will they adjust to life without Fabian Giesman? How will Rotimi adjust to the game here? Coming off of an injury, has been out of action for a few months. But it's Croatia to start things off. Chavar on the move. Wow. Showing the afterburners early. Bekame. Attacking Baburek. Bekame. No. Offensive rebound, Schultz. They get it back to Sidi. And a whistle on the floor. Fresh 12 here for the Germans. Agiman. While playing at that Europe Cup just a few weeks ago, averaged 4.8 points and 4 rebounds per. Has an improved 2-point shot this year. We saw Sidi as well, showing out with the new muscle on his frame now. Oguni's on the court. Pick and roll action. Jasovic, no. Baburek showing off the touch, but it's just on the front of the rim. Sidi on the move. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz up to Sidi. No space for a shot, so Sidi steps out on the arc. And a whistle on the floor there. Schultz tried to track down that Wilson. Good defense on both teams so far. Chavar. 2-ball down. Chavar's got all 3 of Croatia's points. Money from behind the arc. Patrick Chavar, the 20-year-old. Shortest player on the squad, but he's showing out with his speed and his shot-making ability so far. Schultz. Germany's scoreless yet. Agiman, no. Schultz, yes. Well, no. Thought that was going down, but a foul in the play. Jakovic comes back on the court. And Malikinicic takes a seat. Oguniyi will step out for the Germans. Good hands by Baburek. Agiman trying to drive, trying to get that athletic ability going. Baburek pokes that ball away. Agiman hangs but can't hit. Broken up by Jakovic. Screening action for Roko Spaseski Baburek. We'll go with Spaseski now, because it's on the back of his jersey. Agiman to the rack, bump it, hits the shot. Germany finally with some points, and then a warning for defense after a made bucket. Who will be the go-to option for this German team? Agiman and Bekame are used to having a dominant force in the paint. Can they get Rotimi going, is the question. Two Germans on the floor and a score inside for Croatia. 4-1 start. Agiman steps back. 2-ball, no good. Chavar, another 2-ball up in the air. And this one is still going. Sidi and Oguniyi ran into each other, and Malikinicic taking advantage. Schultz to the rack, somehow steadies himself. Looked like he was tripping, but he ended up with a layup. Chavar, no. Rotimi with the board. Denzel. Denzel, separation from the corner, no. So the Germans are subbing Oguniyi in and out. Man hasn't played in a while, so I'm sure his stamina has to come up a little bit here. The development team behind these German kids is taking it slowly with the development of young Rotimi Oguniyi. The man moves very well for his height. Again, he stands 2 meters and 20 centimeters tall. He's only been playing basketball for a couple of years, but an intriguing prospect. Oguniyi now with a technical foul. Free throws missed. Hands it off to Schultz. Schultz. Mid-range shot off the mark. Spaseski gets it back from way downtown. Spaseski, and it ends up a make after that rebound. Schultz spinning, gets it to Rotimi, and 3 in the key. So while it was nice action and a good done, we waved off. Score won't count. Schultz with a good pass, but Oguniyi had been camped out down there for quite some time. Malikinicic going at Bekame with a soft touch. Mwah. Germany tries to get it to Rotimi, and again 3 in the key. They have not been able to find the young big man They've had to deal with the skill from the Croatian players that has been superb. Malakinosic showing out there with that 1-foot fader. I'm sure some of you out there speaking German understood that. That was too fast for me to follow. But it's been Croatia here early with scores and stops. They've managed to stifle the Germans so far. Looking for Spasecki. Spasecki. Difficult attempt for Spasecki. Great footwork. Look at this. Creating separation against Bekame, who's a good defender, steps through here. The man's a trickster. Ageman. This is what he's been working on, that improved 2-ball. Pass is broken up. Ageman now on the attack to Schultz. Schultz off the glass and in. Big time bucket for Leonard Schultz. Creates a separation, takes the contact and splashes it from way downtown off the glass. And a free throw to tie the game up. That is just what Germany needed. They looked a little bit flat to start this one, but Schultz comes up clutch early on in the game. 4 points for him early. Right around 4 minutes into this one. Spasecki. Oguni. The man's got reach like Starling. Gets this one after it touches the glass though, so that score will count. And again, don't forget, Rotimi Oguni is still getting used to playing basketball. The man's been at it for 2 years. Gets his hands on the Wilson here. Bekame asking for a screen. Bekame on the move. Tries to get to the rack. Fouled in the process. That score is waved off. That is the 6th foul on Croatia, who've expended a lot here early trying to stop the German athleticism. Ageman separates. Ageman back on. Schultz, though, gets the board. Shares it. Linus. Ageman on the baseline. Big bucket. Ageman trucking through the defense. That ain't a G-man. That's a G-wagon. Croatia though. Oh, no. Malakinosic blows the crib. 8-8 game here halfway through. It's a good one. Schultz. Spasecki. Now it's Malakinosic trying from 2. Croatia can't find the range. And Jakovic throws it out of bounds. Germany, who looked flat early, have fought themselves back, and look at G-man. The strength and then the touch to finish things off. Rotimi faces up. Imagine this. These guys, all of them, can play at the U23 World Cup for at least 2 more years. In some cases, 3. That excepts Schultz. Schultz is 23 years old. But Ageman 21, Oguni 20, and Bekame also 20. Croatia, young squad as well. Jakovic, Malakinovic, and Chava are all under 22 years of age. Only Spaseski is 23. Spaseski operating here. Cuts with a pass. Sidi can't get to it. Jakovic put the 9 point on the board for Croatia. Then Oguni, no. Bekame to the stripe. Agiman trying to encourage Rotimi to get closer to the basket. Sidi short on the first. Two misses in a row for Sidi Bekame. Now a foul on the play. And that's on Germany as well. Check ball Croatia. Fifth foul on Germany. And Spaseski sticks with it. Croatia's created another bit of a gap. Bekame wants a screen. Spins right into Malakinovic. And a turnover on Croatia as well. Germany, oh, they almost turn it right back over. So Croatia is taking a lead early. Germany then came back in the game. And now Croatia is taking a lead yet again. They're up by 2. Germany has turned the ball over a bunch. Getting used to this new roster. Again, no Giesman. They bring Oguni in this one. Giesman is injured. They have to get used to the towering presence in the paint that is Oguni. Schultz to Ajiman. Sidi with the board is bumped, and now will be 2 free throws coming up for Germany. Croatia, they've done everything right, but they've fouled too much. That's the one thing that you can put to their discredit. Overly physical on some of the actions. Ticky-tack fouls for no reason, but Sidi has missed his last 3 free throws. Has not been able to get it going from the stripe. His touch is eluding him right now. 4 misses in a row for Sidi Bekame from the stripe. Chavar's back in the game. Speeds past Ajiman. On the other end, Schultz and Ajiman link up. Left to right cross. Ajiman working through the traffic. Chavar with the quick hands. Spaseski's open. Bang, bang. It's Croatia now. We're taking the command. Well, Germany do something back. Spaseski's got 5. Chavar's got 4. Malakinovic, he's got nothing on that one. Sticks with it though. Chavar, the quick trigger. Front of the rim. Now Sidi spinning and winning. Well, I thought spinning and winning. This is something Sidi Bekame usually hits. But Germany, again, a little bit flat in this one. Chavar. Wanted to foul, a lot of contact on the play. Malakinovic ends up with it. Everybody's on the floor. What's going on? Somebody help me out. I have no idea. Fully lost, but it ends in a Croatia score. Chavar slipped. Wanted to have some contact. Schultz is on the floor, then Spaseski dives after it. Agiman on the ground. Malakinovic first to the rock. And he grabs it and gets Croatia a 5-point lead. So the defending champs on the ropes here early. Have not been able to create consistent offense. have looked a little bit sluggish, forcing the issue. Are not adjusted to Oguni on the court, and Oguni is also looking like he hasn't played in a couple of months, which is exactly the case. Anyway, we got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. They got time to figure it out. Bekai May to the rack. That left-hand leg gets Germany within 4. Spaseski working the screen. Malakinisic is open. Chucks that pass to me. I'll get a shot up. Thank you. I wouldn't mind it. Never mind. I'll stay behind the mic. I don't want to hurt myself. Mainly my knees. Getting up there in age, you know. Anyway, back to the action we go. Under 2 minutes. Germany trying to mount a comeback here. Schultz separates from the Enlio logo. CD tracks it down. Denzel Agyeman. Well defended by Jakovic. And now Jakovic to the rack, blocked. CD sends it back. It's been CD has gotten it going. The separation now for Bekai May, high arcing 2. Screen action for Spaseski. Spaseski, no one home. Easy layup. 5 points in favor of Croatia. Germany looking for answers. The scores are few and far between for them. Agyeman lines up a 2-ball. That is life for Deutschland. Schultz is gassed. He needs a break. Agyeman with his 6th point gets his team within 3. We're under a minute left. The defending champs on the ropes here early. Croatia have really put it to them. Screening game. Some shot making from Chavar and Spaseski. And a hustle from Malakinisic and Jakovic. And you can see a little bit of stress on the faces of the German team there. Ladies out here supporting the men as well. And with their campaign this morning at 1-1. Chavar to the rack. Steve Nashes it all the way around. Malakinisic is forced to put up a shot. Good defensive stance by Germany, but the rebound goes to Chavar, who's now looking at Uguni. Looking to dribble around him. Stuck on a baseline. That pass is out of bounds. Good defensive stance by Germany. Uguni takes a seat. Chavar was trying something there, trying to throw the ball around him. But Uguni, too much length for that. Agyeman with the left hand gets his team within 2 points. 1 possession game here. Croatia, can they hang on? Whistle on the floor. Offensive foul, it seems like. Malakinisic. Yeah, moving with the screen there. Actually, never mind, that's a German foul. It was Agyeman who grabbed backwards and pulled Malakinisic in. This leaves not a lot of time for Germany to work with. They need a stop and they need a 2. Or to get fouled. And then knock down their free throws. Malakinisic, Schultz gets the steal. Exactly what Germany needed. Agyeman gets it to Bekai May from 2. CD, no. And it's out of bounds. 3.9 seconds left. Germany got exactly what they needed. They got a stop first, and then they got up a 2-point shot, but CD couldn't get it done. Agyeman gets it. The 2's up off the glass, and it's no good. Germany, well. The defending champs start their campaign here with a loss in Croatia. I think everybody is on notice after them taking down previous year's gold medal winners. Chavar was the catalyst early. He started with the first 3 points. And Spaseski finished it off. He had 6 points total, 15-13 in favor of Croatia. We'll make a statement here in Xiong An. So we got a little bit of a session break coming up here. And the next game on deck is slated to start at 4:20. So that's right around 40 minutes from now. Actually, never mind, 4:30, 50 minutes from now. That is Japan and Egypt in women's pool A. Enjoy some of the highlights here. As we step off the mic for just a little bit, I'll see you back here at 4:30. You better be here. Be sharp. All right?
Your nation of China competing at 4:55 against Gameday here.